Keep your photo tucked away inside my wallet, just like a quiet and a faded little bruise. The edge is frayed, but I can still clearly you recall it. I've got so much to gain and nothing left to lose. No, I don't call your name tonight, I only breathe in the hollow of the space you used to leave. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the heavy wind to blow. I fall back to blue, and the night feels too true. Oh, it's true, miss what we were, but I'm letting it through. I'm letting it through. Back to the blue, back to the start with you. Take the long winding road down by the river, where we used to talk in gold under the sun. The water's cold and it still makes my spirit shiver, thinking of the races that we never should have run. It hurts a little bit, but it feels so clean, like a ghost of us that I have finally seen. Yeah, I'm just walking where the shadows used to grow, that fall back to blue. When the night feels too true, oh, it's true, I miss what we were, but I'm letting it through. I'm letting it through. Back to the blue, back to the start with you. Some loves don't break with a loud and crashing sound. They leave like a cloud that's drifting off the ground, quietly fading, turning into something new. I'm finding my way, I'm finding a path without you. I fall back to blue, still warning comes through, shining through. I'm still standing here, still feeling warm, learning how to live after the storm. Yeah, I'm learning life after losing you. Back to blue, still warm. morning, another day begins. I still taste your name in the steam of my morning coffee. It hits me bitter at the first, but then it turns so sweet. I'm looking at the sun as it's waking up the valley, and I'm finding the strength to get back on my feet. It feels just like the slow process of healing, a quiet kind of grace that I am finally feeling. And inside this empty kitchen today, coffee and forgiveness, that's my only ritual right now. Oh yeah, I let the past be human, and I let myself exhale. I finally know how to let the heavy shadows go and take a bow. Not trying to erase the moments that we shared together. I'm just making some room for a brand new kind of light. I know that no one promised us it would last forever, but I'm finally through with a long and lonely fight. Yeah, I'm just making room for the new, letting go of the things that I no longer need to know. I'm focused on the here and the now. Coffee and forgiveness keeps my heart in a steady line, so steady. I can miss you softly tonight without losing all my time. Cup with the hands that are finally steady. I'm not the same man that I used to be back then, and I'm finally starting to realize that's okay. I'm turning the page and I'm picking up the pen to write a different story for a different kind of day. Coffee and forgiveness, it tastes just like a perfect piece, sweet peace. And every single sunrise says it's time for your release, your final release. I'm letting all the tension cease. Tastes like peace. Release. Your side of the bed is getting colder every morning, but I still make the space as if you're coming home tonight. I watch the dust most dancing without any warning, in the middle of the room where I am all alone, out of sight. Old habits don't ask for my permission to stay. They just settle in and never seem to go well. Like a broken record playing over in the dark, waiting for the fire, waiting for a little spark. And it's time to face the music, time to find my way. This familiar silence says your name out loud, oh so loud. I don't chase the echo in this empty, lonely crowd. I just stand right here and breathe it out, breathe it out. Of your voice in the boiling kettle, in the hallways creaking in the falling rain tonight. I'm waiting for the restless thoughts to finally settle, but every shadow whispers in the fading of the light. I'm tired of pretending that I'm doing okay, but the stillness in the kitchen has so much to say, and it's the only thing that feels so real to me. Like a ghost of us that I am finally forced to see. Now I'm ready for the answer, ready to be free. This familiar silence keeps pulling me back, so I write you in a song. Then I close the final track. Yeah, I'm letting go of everything we lack. If I could rewind the clock, I don't think I would. I just hold you a little kinder. If only I could, I'd keep the pieces of our story in a golden frame, and learn to live without the fire and the burning flame. This familiar silence doesn't own my weary nights anymore. I'm learning how to live, walking through an open door, and I'm starting to feel alright. Yeah, I'm alright.
The sun is sinking low against the city skyline, and every shadow stretches out across the floor. I'm sitting here alone and drinking in the gold light, wishing I could see you walking through that door. But some things fade just like the afternoon, and winter stars are coming far too soon. I'm just waiting for the world to turn to blue. Golden hour goodbye, I'm standing here tonight, all alone. Your fading memory still holds the light I've known. Oh, I've known I'm moving slow, but I'm moving on. I remember how the light would dance upon your shoulder, back when we believed that time was on our side. Now the air is getting thin, and it's getting a little colder, and there's nowhere left for us to run and hide. It's a quiet ache, a soft and steady pain, like the sound of summer turning into rain. But I'm learning how to say your name again. Golden hour goodbye, I'm standing here tonight, all alone. Your fading memory still holds the light I've known. Oh, I've known I'm moving slow, but I'm moving on. Even when the darkness starts to fill the room, I'll find the strength to flower and to bloom. I'll keep the warmth of everything we were, until the edges of the past begin to blur. Golden hour goodbye, I'll make it through the night. Yes, I will. I'll carry all the light until my heart is still, so very still. I'm moving on. Yeah, I'm moving on. I'll make it out, I'll make it through. Goodbye. Don't you hold me in the shadows of the past, like I'm a page you're simply refusing to turn. I knew from the start that we could never last, and there were so many lessons we had to learn. I'm trying so hard to let it all go too, to find a version of myself that's without you. Yeah, I'm searching for a brand new light. Hold me only as a memory, gentle and soft, never too tight. Let me be the lesson that you keep, not the ghost that haunts your lonely
just a memory shining bright. I don't want your pity and I don't want your regret. I don't want to see the sorrow in your eyes. The sun has gone down and the stage has been set for the truth to rise above the hollow lies. I'm just looking for a little bit of peace, for the heavy weight of us to find a release, so we can finally close the door. Hold me only as a melody fading away with the hands of time. If you truly loved me once before, let it end with a reason and a rhyme. Let it end kind, let it end sublime. We can't be two good people standing on our own, walking down a different road than the one we've known. It's not a failure, it's not a mistake, it's just a necessary path that we have to take. Hold me only as a memory, and then you have to finally let me go, because that's the sweetest kind of love, the only kind of love I'll ever know. Just let me go, let the feeling flow. Let me go, sweetest love I know. Sweetest love I know. I'm looking forward now. If love ever decides to find its way back to my door, I truly hope it comes a little kinder than it did before, without the jagged edges and the shadows of the doubt, knowing exactly what this life is supposed to be about, with a little less fear and a lot more room to breathe, in a garden where the flowers don't just wither and leave. Yeah, I'm waiting for a softer kind of light. If love comes back to me, it won't look like the face I used to see. It won't look like you, no it won't. But it might feel like a deep and steady peace, and something beautiful and new, a love that's finally honest and true. I won't spend my time making comparisons or looking back. I won't try to fill the silence or the things that I might lack. I won't repeat the patterns or the mistakes of the past. I'm looking for the kind of soul that's built to really last. I choose a better path,
and a stronger kind of heart, ready for a journey where we never have to part. I'm walking with my head held high. If love comes back to me, I'll meet it slow and let it truly be, with open hands and a spirit that is strong, knowing exactly where I've always belonged. I'll greet it with a brand new song. I won't beg for love to stay or for someone to be mine. I'll build a love that's holy and a love that's purely fine. It's not a desperate search or a race against the clock. It's a house that's built on wisdom and a steady kind of rock. If love comes back to me, I'll be ready for everything I see. Not desperate or searching, just steady and calm, like a healing and a warm soothing balm. I'm ready for the light of the dawn. Not desperate, just steady.
If you're listening, I never actually sent the message that I wrote you. I just saved it in the silence of my aching chest, beneath the rhythm of the heart that used to know you, where the quiet secrets finally go to rest. Some words are too heavy and they're hard to say, so I keep them tucked in darkness where they'll stay until the timing feels exactly right. If you hear this, know I truly meant it. Every word I loved you, honest through and through. I just couldn't hold it perfect like I always wanted to do for you. I'm learning how to miss you without losing my direction, without losing the man that I meant to be. I'm looking at our story with a little more reflection, finding all the pieces that are setting me free. It's slow progress, moving one day at a time, but I'm finding the rhythm and I'm finding the rhyme, and the clouds are turning gray to gold. If you hear this, please don't feel guilty. No, not at all. Just remember the good things that we knew. We were beautiful, even briefly, and that's enough to pull me through. I forgive the timing that pulled us both apart. I forgive the weather and the breaking of my heart. I forgive the reasons we couldn't stay together, 'cause no one ever said that it would last forever. If you hear this, I'm doing okay now. I'm okay. Still a little tender, but I'm grateful I made it through the day. Yeah, I finally found my way. Somehow I'm okay. Sometimes it just happens this way. We didn't end in a storm of anger or bitter words. We simply ended in the quiet light of the truth. It's the softest sound that I think I've ever heard, leaving behind the wild and the restless dreams of youth. And I know that's rare in a world that's so loud, to walk away clean and to still feel proud of everything we tried to be. A kind goodbye, it hurts in a different kind of way. Oh, it hurts with no one left to blame. It's just a love that simply couldn't stay, like a sunset at the end of a perfect day. I still keep your favorite song hidden in my heart, but I don't let it replay too much anymore. I'm learning how to keep the pieces all apart and leave the ghost behind a firmly locked door. Oh, it's all about the balance and the space in between, living in the present, not the things we've seen. I'm keeping my feet on the ground. A kind goodbye, it teaches me the meaning of a race. Sweet grace, I can still miss you tonight, and still find the strength to keep my place without needing to see your face. Oh, I don't regret a single second I spent with you. I only regret that the timing was never true. But we are who we are, and the world is what it is, and I'm finding a peace that is purely mine and his. A kind goodbye, it finally becomes my inner peace, my soul's release. And I know that one day even this lingering ache will finally cease. I'm waiting for that sweet release. A kind goodbye, my Makes my tired hands look so much older than I are. I'm waiting for the spinning world to finally come to a stop. While I'm staring at the bottom of this whiskey jar. I don't need another dream to face the cold outside, or to find another hollow place for me to go and hide. I know exactly what I have to do. My last cold heart still sings your lonely song. Oh, so long. And I'm leaving this bar behind me. I've stayed here way too long. Yeah, I'm moving where I truly belong. Begins to play something so soft and so tender that I almost turn around to see if you are there. But I won't give in to the ghost or the sweet surrender of the perfume that you always used to wear. So I keep on walking straight toward the heavy door. I don't belong in these shadows anymore. I'm stepping out into the evening air. My last cold heart learns to be calm, so I won't chase your shadow anymore. I'll carry my own dawn, knowing that the pain is almost gone. Love isn't in a weakness or a debt that I must pay. It's the proof that I was living in every single way. It's the fire in the winter. It's the reason I survive. It's the beautiful truth that I am still alive. My last cold heart will surely beat again, once again. Not the same as it was before, but steady rising in the end, like a broken wing. It's starting to mend. It's a brand new start.
find myself riding to you inside my weary head. Then I delete every single line before they're even said. The screen stays empty, but my mind is overflowing now with all the things I wanted to explain to you somehow. But I'm saving my peace, I'm guarding my heart. I'm learning how to stay together even when we're apart. Yeah, I'm keeping the silence for a reason. These letters I never sent, they still keep you close, like a ghost, oh so close. But I'm learning what close means without your notes, without your hidden codes. I'm finding my own way back home. I realized I don't really need your answer anymore. I only needed to find what I was truly looking for. So here I am, standing in the middle of the light, finally ending the long and the lonely internal fight. Yeah, here I am, and I'm finally through building a world that doesn't revolve around you. And it feels like the sun is finally breaking. These letters I never sent, they turn into songs. They belong in these songs, and every chorus that I sing tells me I'll move on. Yeah, I'm moving on. I'm stronger than the love that's gone. Love can come to an end and still be a beautiful love. It's like the stars that are shining so far up above. You don't have to touch them to know that they're real. You don't have to hold them to know how you feel. These letters I never sent, they finally breathe. Oh, they're starting to breathe. I'm letting you be exactly who you are, and I'm letting me be. I'm following my star. Yeah, I'm finally letting myself be free. I'll let you be, and I'll let me be. Moving on, moving on. Every night, just me in the road. I find myself taking a long way home tonight, just to keep my restless mind from thinking far too much. The city's going in a hazy and a golden light, but I'm staying out of reach and out of every touch. I try to tell myself that I am finally through, but I still find my thoughts are drifting back to you. Yeah, I'm just driving through the dark, taking a long
that same old song. Oh yeah, I miss you in the chorus, but I keep driving right along. Yeah, I'm learning how to be strong. Start to blur just like the memories do, passing by the places where we used to spend our time. I'm looking in the rear view for a different kind of view, trying to find a reason and a better kind of rhyme. I let the shadows pass and let the moments fly, watching every single mile go drifting by, learning how to let the feeling die, taking the long way home. I finally breathe and I roll, yeah, I roll. Every mile I travel teaches my heart a new control, finding the rhythm of my soul. This is distant to the teacher, and the road is just a frown, cupping me to realize that it's not the bitter end. It's the space between the who I was and who I'll be, the long and winding journey that is setting me free, taking the long way home. Finally realizing I'm not alone. I've got a brand new tomorrow and a spirit of my very own, and the seeds that I have sown. My own, driving It's time for a cheer. We spent the morning cleaning every corner of this apartment, like I could find it clean the cluttered spaces of my mind, discarding all the things that no longer have a meaning, leaving every heavy and every broken piece behind. Just taking it one step, one small motion at a time, learning how to find a reason and a better kind of rhyme. Yeah, I'm clearing out the dust and the gray. I'm making room for tomorrow, even if my heart still aches. Oh, it aches. I'm not rushing through the healing. I'm just changing my habits and the choices that I made, building something real from my mistakes. I finally found the strength to open up all the curtains, and I'm letting the golden daylight do the talking for a while. The future's looking hazy, but one thing's feeling certain. I'm finding the memory of my own forgotten smile. I'm learning how to listen to the whisper of a breeze, finding a new comfort and a different Cantonese, walking through the shadows of the day. I'm making room for tomorrow with a small and a steady faith. Yeah, love might have a laugh, a lasting mark, but it won't be my final fate. No, not today. I'm finding a much better kind of way. I can start this life over again without ever forgetting the places I've been. It's not about losing, it's about what I gave. Finding the sunshine in the middle of the rain. I'm making room for tomorrow, and I can feel it coming, oh so slow. The heart learns a quiet kind of courage, and it finally finds the space to grow, letting all the old vibrations go. Making room, it grows. Making You remember how it was. We were nothing but small town stars in a boat car, driving through the fields under the midnight sky. We didn't have a map, but we traveled so far with the kind of dreams that money couldn't ever buy. I close my eyes and I see it all so clear, the echoes of the laughter that I used to hear. It's like a movie playing in my mind. I miss that simple shine, the way you used to say my name so sweet. Now these big city lights, they don't ever feel the same. No, they don't. It's a different kind of rhythm on the street. back in time. I'm just chasing the truth of what we used to be. Every mountain that we ever tried to climb is a part of the man that you see here in me. We were real, and we were honest, and we were brave. And then I'm keeping every memory that we made in a corner of my heart that's still alive. I miss that simple shine, but I'm growing and I'm changing too. It's true. I carry all that love into something that is brand new. Yeah, I'm finding a different shade of blue. We were stars just falling unwell. I'm stronger than I used to be. I finally learned the way to smile so politely, while the storm inside my chest was screaming out so loud. I'm holding on to all my broken pieces tightly, walking with my head held high above the lonely crowd. And I realize that's where the true strength lies, not in the silence or the hidden hollow lies, but in the courage to just be me. This is my soft armor, gentle to the touch, but so very tough. I can love and I can lose it all, and still know that I am more than enough. Yeah, I'm made of much stronger stuff. Ooh, yeah. I'm not trying to shut the whole world out anymore. I'm just setting boundaries to keep my spirit whole. I'm guarding every window and I'm guarding every door to protect the quiet rhythm of my weary soul. Doing it all for my own internal peace, waiting for the heavy, lingering tension to cease. Finding my way back to the light. This is my soft armor. I wear it every day with a sense of pride. I let you be a chapter in my book, but you're not the whole life I have inside. I've got nothing left to hide. Healing isn't a hard or a jagged road to climb. It's just being honest with the passing of the time. It's facing the mirror and accepting every scar, knowing they're the reason for exactly who you are. This is my soft armor, and I can finally feel how well it fits. Love didn't break me or make me weak. It only made me real bit by every bit. And I'm not gonna quit.
simply takes too much air for me to even breathe. I'm letting go of the anger and the heavy bitter weight, watching all the ghosts of us finally start to leave. I'm done with the fighting and the long internal war. I don't need to prove who was right anymore. I'm finding my way to the shore. Still I wish you well. From this quiet and this peaceful place, I won't hold you hostage anymore. In the shadows of my broken days, I'm letting go of the old familiar ways. I'll keep the good things that we shared inside my heart, and I'll drop the heavy weight that's been pulling me down. I'm ready for a brand new and a hopeful start, walking through the center of this lonely town, doing it for my life and for the man I'm gonna be, setting every part of my weary spirit free. Step by step, I'm finally me. Still I wish you well, and I truly mean it from the heart. Love can come to a natural end without being cruel or falling apart. It's just a brand new place to start. Closure is a kindness that I give to myself today. It's the final word that I finally need to say. It's not about you, it's about the peace I found, lifting my feet from the cold and the frozen ground. Still I wish you well, and I'm finally letting it all go. I'm walking into the bright sunlight, taking it steady and taking it slow, learning everything I need to know. I wish you well. Into the light slow. Yeah. I miss the way you used to laugh at absolutely nothing, like the world was safe and we were small and free. We had the golden sunlight tucked away inside our pockets, and no fear of what the future was supposed to be. The kind of love is rare and hard to find again. I still feel it in the air, like an old and faithful friend waiting for the morning light to break.
say not with fire, not with heat, just a memory that's finally complete. I'm not angry anymore, I'm just feeling a little empty in the place where all your promises used to reside. The house is quiet now, but the light is feeling plenty, and there's nowhere left for me to run and hide. Still I'm standing tall through the rise and through the fall, learning how to listen to the silence in the hall. Yeah, I'm finding peace in being on my own. I wear Sunday on my sleeve, let it comfort me, let it be. What we had was real and whole, even if it couldn't stay. It's a part of who I'm becoming today. I bless the winding road that led me straight to you, and I bless the one that's leading me away to something new. Every shadow, every color of the games we used to play, I'm letting them go, I'm letting them fade away. I wear a Sunday on my sleeve, and I finally breathe, I finally breathe. I'm not stuck in the past, I'm just healing slowly in the light of everything that we once knew, learning how to start life anew. Healing slowly, just a Sunday state of mind. We almost whispered the word stay as we walked away, but we swallowed every letter and we kept it deep inside. There were so many things that we both really wanted to say, but we chose to let the silence be the place where we could hide. Yeah, pride is such a loud and such a heavy, empty sound, keeping all our secrets firmly rooted in the ground, and we just let the moment pass us by. The things we almost said, they still ring inside my head. Oh, they ring, but I'm learning how to live with what we left unsaid. And the sting, I'm finding peace in everything it didn't bring. I won't spend my life chasing a version of who you were.
'cause that ghost is already gone and drifted out of sight. The memories of us are starting to soften and to blur, and I'm finally finding the courage to step into the light. I'm gonna grow and I'm gonna find a way to be just fine, learning how to draw a new and a steady kind of line between the past and where I'm standing now. The things we almost said won't ruin my inner peace, not today. I'll keep the good we had and let the rest release, fade away. I'm choosing not to beg for you to stay. If love ever decides to return to my lonely door, it'll have to come honest. It'll have to be so much more. No more almost, no more secrets, no more hidden fears. Just a love that's strong enough to dry all of these years. The things we almost said, they become a song instead. Yeah, they do. And that's more than enough to let this story end and start anew. I'm finally letting go of me and you. Somewhere out there, I know that you're laughing under the silver light of the very same moon. I can almost hear the way your voice is crashing, like a wave on the shore in the middle of June. And that simple thought is enough for me now, to let go of a why and to let go of a how. I'm just finding my peace in the dark under the same moon. I whisper your name so soft and so low, and I let it drift away like a quiet flame, nowhere to go, just watching the embers glow. I don't ever wanna interrupt your new story with the heavy weight of how I'm missing. I'll keep the memories in all of their glory, but I'm keeping my distance, it's the right thing to do. I'll be gentle with the ghost of our past, knowing that the beauty was never meant to last. I'm just learning how to walk in the night under the same moon. I wish you so well wherever you are. Love doesn't own us now, no, but it still can tell, like a distant star, that we haven't traveled too far. I love you from a distance, like a silent prayer sent out to the wind and the cold evening air. It's a love without gravity, a love without ties, under the watch of the vast midnight skies. Under the same moon, I'm healing too. Yeah, I'm finding my way. It's the same old sky, but a brand new life from today. I'm learning to be okay without you. And under the same moon, I'm okay now. Still feel that light. I feel you like the sunlight through a frozen winter window, stretching out across the floor in a long golden line. I'm watching how the shadows and the quiet moments grow in the middle of the house that I used to call mine. You're not close enough to touch, but you're still so very warm, like the memory of a shelter in the middle of a storm. And that's enough for me tonight. Warmth in the distance, it keeps my trembling hands from shaking now. I don't need you standing near to know it was amazing. I'll tell you how. It's a light that's never going out. I won't try to rewrite the pages of our complicated story, just to feel like I'm the one who finally won the end. I'll keep the messy truth and all of its fading glory, and remember you as more than just a lover or a friend. I'll be honest with myself about everything we had, through the good and through the beautiful, and even through the bad. I'm keeping only what was real. Warmth in the distance, that's exactly what you are to me now. A soft place in my memory where I can finally take a bow and let the final curtain down. Gratitude is just a grown-up kind of love, a quiet quiet constellation in the sky up above. It doesn't ask for anything, it doesn't need a prize. It just looks at the world with a pair of open eyes. Warmth in the distance, it fades away, but it always stays. I know, and I'm gonna keep it gently to guide me through my future days in so many different ways. For my days still warm, everything has its season. We met exactly where the long and winding road began, with the world spread out before us like a golden map. But we left each other where the pavement finally ran into the ocean, falling straight into the quiet gap. It's such a funny thing, this crazy little life we lead, planting all the flowers only for the wind to take the seed. But I wouldn't change a single thing. Where the road ends, I still see your beautiful face, oh so clear. But I won't turn back, I'll walk away with a sense of grace, my dear, without a single trace of fear. I'm carrying the good things that we gathered on the way, and I'm finally releasing all the heavy, lingering pain. I'm looking for the sun to break through every shade of gray, knowing that the flowers only grow because of the rain. I'm taking it step by step, and one day at a time, learning how to find a rhythm and a brand new rhyme. Yeah, I'm finally moving on. Where the road ends, a brand new journey finally starts right here. I'm not losing love, I'm only changing all the broken parts. It's clear, keeping your memory very near. Some endings are just doors that we haven't opened yet. Some suns have to sing before they can truly set. It's the closing of a chapter, not the ending of the book. I'm giving one last lingering and a grateful look. Where the road ends, I can finally breathe again. I'm free, and I thank you softly for the sunshine and the falling rain. You see, for everything you gave to me. For the rain. Thank you.